Hey guys, so here we have the weekly reading. I'm going to pull a couple of cards just to see what's coming in this week, and we can take a look, and then maybe pull a couple of cards after that just to see if there's any going flying. If there's any specific messages from Spirit coming in for you guys. I've got my live session in about an hour or so. So hopefully I will see you guys there. I think there might be too much light. There we go. Okay, so off the bat we have the salmon and the skunk reversed. The fox is upright. I want to say this week challenge may be about your work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm going to say in general, maybe this week you might be feeling a little scattered. The energy is a little scattered lately. Coming up, beginning of next month, we have Mercury retrograde. So there is a pre-shadow phase for Mercury retrograde. It's time to kind of prepare and get some things together, refocus. Really remind yourself what you got into this situation for. If you have a job, if you're looking for work, it's a reminder to refocus, restate your intentions. We're also past the full moon phase, so there's going to be some letting go. There's going to be some, kind of separating the distractions from what your core intention is. I would say, though, there's this, with the skunk reversed, I would say maybe there's this tendency to really get caught up in what you're doing, thinking. Basically, I feel like there's something this week is going to reveal to you that there is a kind of a soft spot in your work, in your career, in your current path. Maybe something that you haven't quite seen clearly. The salmon is reminding yourself to, realign yourself, restate your goals, refocus. The skunk is maybe talking about your reputation, maybe something about how you're, presenting yourself to others, in terms of what you're accomplishing and what you're doing. That there's something missing. There's some truth missing from the situation. And for the fox to come out, I would say the message here is to really pay attention to your talents, your gifts, really double down on those, really help those guide you to the next situation. Don't get too caught up in planning ahead, like so far in advance that you kind of, lose motivation, maybe you lose focus. Allow your talents and your skills and the things that you've got under your belt, whether that's experience, whether that's insight, whether that's just, pure, generally creative talent, allow those to take you into the next situation, to adapt, to flow from situation to situation using your natural talents and skills. Now, for the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Shields, 959, I think that's interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, 959. The swords coming out, a shield coming out. There's some truth, I think, like I mentioned before, some truth trying to be revealed this week. Let's see. Yeah, I would say for the Nine of Shields coming out here, there is some kind of a delay, some kind of a flare up. Like I mentioned before, this salmon coming out, just allowing yourself to refocus and restate your intentions about what you're really trying to accomplish this week, as you may feel distracted, things popping up out of nowhere, obstacles being placed in your way, delays, maybe even feeling under the weather randomly and being like, why now? Why? I'm trying to get all this stuff done, and all of a sudden, you catch a cold, or you get a cut on your writing hand or something like that. You know what I mean? Just something that's just like all of a sudden it's this distraction. So for that to come out, I feel like really, what's the word? Restates the above spread, talking about distractions, refocusing. But for the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords, hmm. Mm. Okay, so another section here coming in as an explanation. I feel like this is really clarifying some things. So, Five of Swords and Nine of Swords, like I was saying, this truth coming out. There's something coming out this week, and I feel like the skunk was kind of like this foreshadowy kind of card talking about what these other cards are bringing in now. Something about this situation this week is going to show to you some kind of relationship, whether that's a relationship with, some kind of addiction, or maybe a person, or just in general, a relationship that you have with someone else, something else, is going to be revealed to you as something that really wasn't helping you through some kind of thing it's gonna come across as a slap in the face, a surprising event, a surprising conclusion, that is going to reveal to you that this whole time this relationship was really not helping you. This whole time this relationship was somehow abusive, or it took advantage of your weaknesses, or somehow kind of played on you, and now you're getting a chance to see the reality, the truth of the situation. And as this relationship becomes revealed, you're going to have the opportunity to close it the way that you would like, to be able to provide yourself with some insight as to how to prevent this from happening in the future. Now, I don't think this is all doom and gloom. Like I said, this is relationships which can apply to any kind of relationship. It could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could be a romantic partner, but I really don't see that as too strong a signal. I think another card from the Cathar Tarot would have popped out. There's another specific card that would have come out if this was really talking about romantic relationships, and I don't think that's what's happening here. Maybe this is, like I said, some kind of work partnership, a friendship, a relationship that you have with maybe even a drug or some kind of addictive like behavior that you might have. All of a sudden you're going to realize, hey, you know what, this is taking away from my life. This is taking away, and it's not really giving anything back in return. I'm not really gaining anything. I'm not growing. I'm not expanding my mind. This isn't really helping me anymore. And so this relationship is going to be revealed to you as no longer really useful. Like I mentioned before, with the fox, with the skunk, and with the salmon, this is talking about really showing to you the areas in your life that are supporting you in the direction you're trying to go, and which areas in your life are distractions. And so this week is an opportunity to really refocus, re-galvanize your efforts, recenter yourself. So I'm going to see if there's any other messages from Spirit, just in general, for this week. So maybe some messages of encouragement. All right, so the frog asks you to just really, when you think about the frog represents, in a lot of different cultures, this the mystery of rain, the mystery of a cleansing experience, the mystery of toxins in your situation. So the frog reminds you, take on this medicine of the frog and remind yourself, ask yourself to have these experiences, these toxins, these destructive behaviors to be washed away with the coming rain. The idea that you can ask for these situations to be cleared of this kind of toxic and destructive behavior, to allow new things to come in. The flood will come through and wipe everything out and allow new growth to come in. So the message here for the week is definitely maybe some detox, maybe some time to really take a look at your life in areas that you can, kind of prune away and allow new growth to come in, make room for other habits, other relationships, other kind of behaviors that are going to really push you forward into your future, into your dreams, so that you can be happier. So, anyways, that's it for the week. I'll be going live in a little under an hour. That's 10 p.m. In my time zone, which is GMT plus 4. I think that's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is, I think, 11 a.m. in California. I don't know if I'm getting the times right there, but hopefully I will see you guys there. And let me know below through the comments what you think of the message. If anything resonated with you, I'd love to hear back from you guys. And I will talk to you soon. Peace.